There's one habit that I can personally account as having gotten me to where I'm at right now, right? Genuinely the one habit and the one thing that if you go ahead and adopt, I can guarantee you pretty much that you'll go ahead and have a completely different life in about 1, 2, 3 years from now, right? You might be talking about, Michael, what are you talking about? Are you talking about waking up early? Are you talking about maybe reading every day? Are you talking about networking? What kind of habit or skill or is it that you're mentioning? Well, actually, the one thing that I'm talking about is doing the opposite of what you're doing right now. See, what you're doing when you're watching this video, nothing wrong with it because you should take notes and really apply what I tell you here, but you are consuming. Right, you're watching a video and you're not really producing much. You are doing the opposite. You are learning, taking in information. That's fine. Right, the same way you can consume food, nothing happens with it except it goes inside your body and you consume it, but you're doing the same thing with attention right now. Right, you're consuming and I've got your attention undivided, hopefully. Maybe you're on your phone, but the point is that you are not producing. Right, the one thing that I was able to start doing from maybe about 2 to 3 years ago is I began to produce. But how exactly did I begin to produce? I began to produce by first consuming, but I wasn't doing usual consuming. You see, there's the lowest level consuming and there's higher level consuming. The lowest level is watching Mr. Beast, it's watching Netflix, it is watching things that get you nowhere in life. They have zero productivity, it's not educational, can't apply to what you're doing. It is zero virtually. And the highest level of consuming is what you're doing right? You learn about new concepts from people who have done what you're looking to do that save you a lot of time, energy, effort, money, right, by consuming it. So it's actually really good consuming, for example, a really good book, right, from Tony Robbins or from James Clear or whoever else. That is the best kind of consumption. However, what you want to do is once you start to consume the highest level kind of content, you never just consume it empty. You take notes, you learn, and you want to go ahead and apply that and begin to produce. See, I began to make content 2 years ago. I began to drop ship 2 years ago. About a year and a half ago, or it was more than two years ago, I started to drop ship. But about a year and a half ago, I began to learn sales, right? And that's where I started to produce. I started to jump on calls. I was in part of coaching. I was part of doing calls themselves, actually trying to close people. And now, right, I genuinely don't watch YouTube except for when I'm eating, maybe I'd say a total of 30 minutes a day. And TikTok, I usually watch so I can learn what and just see what the algorithm is pushing out right now so I can apply it to my videos. You see, I'm in such a producer mindset. And the reason why I'm in a producer mindset is because every single time you buy something, you're earning a profit. Sorry, for someone else. You're not earning a profit. You're paying money. The person who sold to you earned a profit. So that person is the producer. The person on the other side of the transaction is the one making the money. So if you can become the producer and you go from the consumer to someone, from the buyer to the seller, right? From the watcher to the creator, you can start to make really good money. You can put yourself in the position you want to be. That includes not just you, but your family, your friends, everybody, right? So what I want you to do is to look at what you're passionate about, what you love, what you could do all day, what you're an expert on, or what you're getting closer to being an expert on, what you're good at the very least. And I want you to start producing either content, right? That's videos, that's books, right? It's pamphlets, it's whatever else. Start to produce that, right? Begin to actually help people around you, right? Tell them that if they ever need help with this and that, to reach out to you. If someone they know needs help with this and that, they can refer you, right? Begin to produce and put yourself out there. Not only is it fulfilling, right, but you begin to get testimonials, you develop a network, and you can eventually charge money for that service and eventually for that business, right? In your free time, the number one thing I want you guys to start doing is to stop watching so many videos, start to make them, right? Start to do things and build things, and that is how you get rewarded in this life. See, one thing that Brian Tracy says, and it's so crazy, is all of it counts. Every single thing. Every time you wake up early, every time you take notes, every video you watch, every single time you work on your business, it all counts either up, right? It's a net positive or a net negative. Everything. And it may be minuscule, it may be tiny, but eventually it will count and add up. So that is what I want you to do, right? I want you to go ahead and after this video, close your laptop, write out a script, make a TikTok account, start to post on it, share what you believe, share what you know, begin to produce, build a product, build a course, right? Be able to build a software, whatever it is, right? Build it, make it, and give it to others and produce. That is what will get you further than anything else in life. And take relentless action. Stop waiting for things to be perfect. That's one more cherry on top I want to leave you guys with. You do not need things to be perfect to take action. You do not, right? You just need to take action. That is what is most important. Guys, I hope I left you with something somewhat important. Hope you learned something from this video. I know kind of rambled for a second, but it is what it is. That's what you get with me. If you enjoyed it all, right, just subscribe, and just because it helps me a lot. You can comment any questions you've got, anything you want me to talk about. Otherwise, guys, thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.